Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel. Today we're going to be looking at a tune called Goodby Liza Jane. Firstly, we're going to go through the tune itself and I'll play it nice and slowly to get the hang of it. Secondly, we're going to look at the ornamentation to make it sound authentic. Thirdly, we're going to look at some licks to allow you to play a solo. And fourthly, I'll show you how to play a twin fiddle part. Now this tune occurs in old time music, in bluegrass and in western swing. And it's in western swing that I'm going to concentrate for the style of this tune. It's said to be the first tune learnt by Bob Wills on the fiddle, Bob Wills being the person who pioneered the style of western swing. So first of all, let's go through the tune slowly. You can get free sheet music, a PDF, for this tune by subscribing and sending me an email. So, what can we do with this tune? First of all, you could do with some drones. First, some open D and open E drones. There's room for some double stops, particularly on the G notes and on the D notes. So for the G, we're putting a B underneath it, and often I'll slide the B up. And for the D, I'm putting a F sharp under it, and I can slide that up. So I'll play through the tune with some drones and some double stops. There's also room for a lot of grace notes, and these kind of grace notes that I'm going to do are particularly in the Bob Wills style. Now he used a lot of swing fiddlers, but for playing the old time tunes he played them himself, and part of his style was things like this. So many of the melody notes are preceded by a little note, a grace note just beforehand. So we'll try and get quite a few of those in. When you're playing this tune as a dance tune, it's great to have some rhythmic shuffles in there. And this works particularly well if you're playing it in a lower octave. What we're going to do is the Georgia shuffle, which is... it's a strong downbeat on a down bow. So that would be particularly useful if you were playing solo fiddle for a dance. Not so important if you are playing with a full western swing band, but nevertheless it's a good thing to be able to do some of that. Now in western swing, the fiddler is often called on to do a solo, and I'm going to show you 4 licks that you can use to base a solo around. First one's a pretty straightforward one. And again. Second one is one of those shuffles. So that's a strong beat on, a strong accent on every third note. Third one is a double stop starting in third position, first finger on the E string, third finger on the A string, and we're going to slide that down, and we're going to lead that into fourth lick is a really fancy one. So we're in third position, first finger on a D note on the A string, second finger on a on the D string. So we're starting that off semitone lower. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a real hot lick. It's the kind of thing that you spend a lot of time learning, and you can use it for years afterwards. It's the kind of thing that you would also spend a lifetime trying to find a lick like that. So I'm going to play through a few times, and I'll play a bit of a solo, dropping in some of those licks. Finally, let's talk about creating a twin fiddle part, because that's an essential part of Western swing. If you can get two fiddle players together, often a lot of the melodies are played not in unison but in harmony. So if the melody is, then the harmony is often going to be a third above. So the harmony is very straightforward apart from one note. So as you're going up the scale of the melody, that's fine. A third above is going to be, but what we don't want to hear is that major 7 note, the C sharp. So what in fact the harmony will do is, so whenever there's an A note as a long melody note, then you're going to play not a C sharp but a D. So in the second half on, the A is the strong melody note, so rather than going, which is really not very pleasant, what we're going to do is, as we play out you're going to hear this harmony. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back to the Fiddle channel for more. If you subscribe and send me an email, I'll send you a PDF with the melody, the harmony and the 4 licks.